It lasts longer and it looks better for a longer period of time when you have tighter curled hair or tighter coily or kinky hair. And that is on period. Come on, find me. Come on, find me and find me. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. JC from Just Lost JC here or whatever. Welcome back. So in this video today, I'm going to be telling you guys about my opinion on why 4B, 4C hair, my hair type and texture, is hella easy to manage. Like, there's a lot of people that say, oh my god, you know, 4C hair is hard to manage, 4C hair is hard to do. But I have my own theory that it is actually quite simple. Like, as a lazy natural that has managed to be a lazy natural with my hair texture, I think that I'm able to be lazy because it's a bit easy to manage. So I'm going to be telling you guys why it's easy to manage for me, how it could be easier to manage for you, maybe why it's not so easy to manage for you. But all that being said, my hair is in a protective style twist. So in this video, I have Dolago to help me out, you know what I'm saying, to get a hair look, because I love, first of all, this top when it has hair. And so Dolago hit me up and said, what's up? And I said, what's up? I've worked with them in the past. They have some great kinkier texture hair. So I just asked for another curly or kinky wig and they sent me this. I have no idea the length. I have no idea any of that, but I'm going to put that all down below. I just know that they have really good quality hair. So I was like, boom, while I talk about why my hair is so easy to manage, let me wear some other hair because that made sense to me. I said that can walk, that can really walk. So I'm just gonna show you guys how this looks because I'm curious too. All the details, all the information, all the links to Dolago and this particular hair is gonna be down in the description box below. Okay, we're doing bits. So this is longer than the other wig that I've had from Dolago, but you can see the texture is it's kinky, it's curly, it's more curly I would say, but still an S-shape kind of pattern. So we shall see how this goes. I am going to cut the lace off by myself off camera and then come back. The thing about Dolago wigs, as you guys know, it's already pre-plucked, have all the baby hairs. So I'm just gonna put this thing on, come back on camera and start styling it and talk to you guys about what I feel about my hair. Okay, I'm back. I just threw this thing on. Nothing is glued down. And this is how it looks with nothing. Wow. Listen. Dolago hair is where it's at, sweetie. So just so you know, I have my spray bottle. I have a bit of conditioner. This is a tea tree tingle. And then I have some Camille Rose Natural Curl Maker because it just likes to embarrass me and walk in other types of hair than my own hair. So anyway. So yeah, let's get into why I think it is that 4C or 4B or both hair is type 4 hair in general is easier to manage than people like to say. And I'm getting annoyed. I parted it this way. I decided to do a side part because that's typically how I like wearing my hair. Like I said, nothing has been glued down. It's literally just slap on the wig. The density is great. It's not too thick. It just feels so believable. And it's just really long. You know? It's more long than voluminous, which is fine. Okay. The main reason that I think the 4C hair gets a bad rap and is like, oh my god, it's so unmanageable, it's hard to manage, is because people don't stay in their lane. In your lane. I don't know if any of you guys watched The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, but there was like this funny scene about them talking about staying in your lane and Hannah telling all the contestants that you should stay in your lane and not worry about the relationships forming around you, just worry about your relationship with her. Because if you turn to the side and if you be looking out your window like Luke P infamously said that he stays in his lane, he just looks out his window.
He thinks I'm getting his lane. I'm not.
You are. You worried about his
No,
date.
he's not, Tyler. What he was doing was looking out the window.
Yeah.
Oh, so you heard my analogy.
That's how you crash, man. That's how you crash.
Yeah, don't text and drive.
Anyone else that watch The Bachelor, please, please. But that analogy, I think, is why people say 4C hair is so hard to manage. Because you're looking at what other people are doing with their hair textures and their types. And what they're doing you cannot do, or it's harder for you to achieve a similar look or a similar style. And so it seems like, oh, it's so hard to manage my hair. Why? Because you're comparing it to what other people with other textures do with their hair. And again, if you are driving and you're looking in a different lane or in another lane, that is how you crash. That is how you swerve. That is how you get up in an accident. That is how you lose your limbs. You understand what I'm saying? And we don't need nobody losing limbs out there, okay? Especially if you're born with all of them, you have a healthy scalp, you have a healthy head of hair. We don't need you losing your limbs because you're looking at the other girl with healthy scalp and healthy hair that's doing what's best for her hair. Basically, what I'm saying is stop poke nosing. And as a person that used to poke nose, because when you first get on YouTube trying to figure out your hair, you're like watching everyone that has natural hair. And so you end up watching, you don't realize like, oh, this person's hair, what it does is not going to be the same as what mine does. So I used to like watch other people's stuff and be like, oh, mine isn't doing that. It wasn't until I discovered the Rustic Beauties. I don't know if you guys remember Rustic Beauty on YouTube. I don't know what happened to her. She was Nigerian as well, but she had the thickest, biggest, most long, beautiful hair that I had seen. That was like years ago, like 10 years ago or so. And so I started following her and I was like, yo, we have the same hair type. And so I started following her and I was like, oh, my hair can do this. And I was using the techniques she was doing and my hair started growing. And I stopped poke nosing in other people's business and other people's hair. If I was watching it, I was watching it like knowing my hair isn't going to do that, or that might not be the best approach to get the length or achieve the things, the thickness that I want to achieve with my hair. But I'm watching it for like, oh, I like this person's personality or their content or this and that. But it wasn't from the lens of like comparing what my hair can do to their hair. And it's not hard to get lost in that. It's not hard to see someone else doing their hair and be like, my hair can't do that. I cannot. Yes, it's very easy. Unless you have a good understanding of what your hair can do and you're watching from a lens of like, oh, I'm curious to know what your hair can do, but I know what mine can do and now I'm seeing what yours can do. Do you get what I mean? And sometimes my mom says this. She's like, if your eyes fall out, I will eat it. Let's say, you know, someone has some stew or someone has some rice and something that's looking sweet. You get to me? Sweet. And you're looking at the food that they have. And the person sees you eating, watching them eat their food. And they're like, excuse me. If your eyes fall into the plate, I will eat it. Basically, you're staring so hard that if your eyes could potentially fall out with how hard you're staring at their food. And if it does fall out, the food is so good, they will not stop. They will nyam your eye. So that's kind of what's happening. You're staring so hard. It's like that person that you're staring at and trying to figure out how you can get your hair to do something that it can't because it's not the same as theirs. When your eyes fall out, they will keep going. They will just walk over it. They're not going to stop for you and say, here's your high. You go come collect your high. No, they're gonna keep walking. One of the bigger reasons, like I was saying, that it seems more difficult is because people's eyes are falling out. You don't have all your eyes, and if you don't have all your eyes, it's gonna be harder to do your hair. That's scientifically proven, because clearly people that are blind or, you know, partly blind just don't do their hair, because that's basically what I said, and that made sense to me in that moment. So accountability, what I said, please guys forgive me. So bouncing off of what I just said about looking at what other people's hair can do. Yeah, other people can do certain things with their hair, but for type 4 hair, 4C hair, 4B hair, do you understand the levels of laziness I have been able to achieve because of the fact that protective styles last longer and look better for longer, and these are facts, okay? And I don't care what anybody else has to say. It lasts longer and it looks better for a longer period of time when you have tighter curled hair or tighter coily or kinky hair, and that is on period. Come and find me. Come and find me. Please. I'm begging you because I want to fight. I actually don't want to fight, so don't do that. Also, just relax for 1 second. I'm just gonna give you a pause. I'm gonna give you a pause to subscribe. Don't be an imbe. Don't be an imbe. Subscribe, please. I can have twists in my hair. The twist that I have underneath this wig, I have had for like 2 weeks and they still look presentable. You can have braids in your hair and it lasts longer. People with 3A, I've seen 3A people do twists on their hair and they have to do a twist out almost like immediately because their twist gets so frizzy so soon because the hair is kind of more leaning towards the straight side, so it gets frizzy easily. Listen, if you are doing the styles that are meant for you, you are gonna be living easy, breezy, beautiful, cover girl. That's on period. That's on point blank period. Because if I try to do a wash and go, obviously it's not gonna last that long in my hair. Whereas someone that has 3A hair, their hair can last with a wash and go for a week, which to me isn't long. Let's just clarify. Ideally, I would like my hairstyles to last 2 weeks. And so watching people that have hair like me, figuring out what people that have hair like me have done before, I realized that things like braids or things like twists are going to just last longer on my hair. And that is what I want. You have to curate your hair routine and your hair regimen for your type of hair. Okay, and yeah, you might think certain styles look cuter. Like, yeah, obviously I like having my hair out. I do think having a little fro is cute and all that, but I know how and when I can do that and the amount of time that it takes and the best way that it will work for my hair, and I move according to that. You get me? I move according to that. I don't move according to what other people with other hair textures are doing, because if people with the people with the 3A hair and the 3B hair, their hair is out all the time. They always have their hair basically like this. That can't work for my hair, especially if I want it to grow to where I want it to be. How it is now, where a lot of people are like, oh my god, your hair is so nice, it's so long, this and that. Listen. I was doing the styles that worked for my hair, and that's why it looks like that when I wear it out, you know? Take advantage of the things that work well for our hair. Yes, wash and goes are cute and nice, and everyone's trying to achieve one for some reason. But the people that are doing wash and goes all the time, their hair can handle that. Their hair can do that. And I just think about it in the math of it. A person with 3A, and I've seen them do like some of their wash routines, because I love Natural Niecy. I love her content, not just her hair stuff, but yeah, her hair stuff too, but like her being Natural Niecy channel, her vlogs and stuff like that. So I follow her, and I can easily see when she goes on vacation, when she doesn't have her braids, that if her hair is like puffed out or whatever, she can go wash her hair at that vacation. Won't take that long, what, maybe an hour, maybe even 30 minutes, depending if she's using a comb and all that kind of stuff. And her hair is done, she lets it dry, and it's in a nice wash and go the next day. That's 30 minutes of her time that she needs. That's why she can take her hair like that on vacation. Me, as a 4B, 4C person, if I was going on vacation, I know that for my hair, what I would want to do, so I don't have to waste time doing it on the time when I want to be out and enjoying this new tropical place or country or go in the pool, is I have to do braids or twists. Now, if I go on vacation trying to look like Natural Niecy and always have a fro out, which is cute, I love my fro, not talking about like her texture, I'm just saying like I do like my hair out. I think the bigger the hair, the better, you feel me? But I know if I try to do that, me having to take care of my hair and wash it after I go swimming or wash it after I do this activity every day is just not going to be conducive to me having a good time. And it's the same here. I know we're not on vacation. Well, I'm not on vacation. Y'all might be. I ain't. But if I want to have a good experience with my hair and have an experience where I'm not like every day I'm taking care of my hair, which is a lot of times that's what people are saying, like it takes so long and I'm doing my hair so many times, that's because you're probably doing styles that's not gonna last for you. It's not gonna last for you. It takes someone else 30 minutes to achieve a wash and go, to wash their hair and to let it out and then let it dry, air dry. 30 minutes for the washing process. And that lasts them a week. That, to me, that math makes sense. You get to me? For someone like me, that it takes me, because I don't use combs and stuff like that. I understand if you use combs, you have a way less time to detangle and stuff. I use my fingers similar to what I'm doing right now. But for me, it takes me, what, like 4 hours sometimes to detangle and do the whole wash process and then put in my leave-in conditioner, all of that. It takes me about 4 hours to do. Now, if I was doing that 4 hours for a week hairstyle, and even on me, a wash and go would probably last less, because it's not as stretched as a twist out and stuff. So maybe 3 days. 3 hours. Are you listening to me? Do I look like a dirty pig? Do I look like a dummy? 3 hours up to 4 hours for washing my hair to get 3 days out of that, and then the next 3 days I'm doing it again. That just doesn't make any sense. It don't make no sense. Whereas if you did what I do, which is wash my hair, yeah, it takes so long to wash, but once it's twisted, I have 3 weeks I can walk around with my twist in and then even a twist out. 3 weeks of hairstyle, maybe 2 weeks in twist, maybe 2 weeks and a couple days in twist, and then 3 or 4 days or towards the end or a week or whatever in a twist out. That's 3 weeks. Okay, 3 weeks and 2 hairstyles, and I don't look crazy. That's the key thing. My twists don't look crazy because of the texture of my hair. My hair can last in twists and braids a very long time. Okay, which is why even when you were young, the people with like curlier hair, their corn braids or cornrows, like where I grew up, a lot of people had cornrows, would get like frizzy quicker than mine or my sister's, because it's just a different lifestyle. You need to take advantage of what you can do. It used to be, my hair used to be this long before I decided, listen, my ends look like crap, so I've been trimming away. And I'm always like, well, it doesn't matter, I don't want long. But I think this long, I'm remembering how it used to be, and it is cute. It is cute on me. Don't get me wrong, I do like the volume. See, the thing is, this is long, but it doesn't have the volume in the back that like my hair would have now that it's shorter. But now I'm like, well, even if my hair does grow out, I don't mind this length. I could be okay with that. I could really be okay with that. This is really cute. Like, there's a difference in how long each style can last. But if you're doing the one that works best for your hair, it should be fine. Like, you should feel like the process of doing your hair is, you get that wear, you get the wear out of how long it takes to do it. Put some respect on my...
Are you normal? Are you normal?
I want to say that I really like this hair, and that if you guys are interested in this hair, the link will be down below. Definitely check it out. Dolago, they have some great hair. Like I said, I want you to comment your opinions about what I think about the hair and what I think about 4C hair, and if you think that if you were to do your hair in certain styles, managing it would be easier or whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.